got their attention the last couple of days. Your first 16 baskets are in the paint. Was there a concerted effort to do that, and did you feel like those guys inside got what you were saying?
I thought Alex was outstanding in the second half. I thought Marcus Lee was really good in the second half, and I thought Scal made strides. He's not there yet, but he mixed it up. He dove on the floor. Now, he hurt his elbow, he said, but he did dive on the floor. I mean, so he's making strides, and I keep telling him it has nothing to do with what you do offensively. You're all seeing that he's pretty good offensively, but it's not what it is. We're still a ways away, folks. I mean, you know, I was happy about some of the stuff, but, you know, we don't come up with stops to put people away. We've done it, it's been all year this way. And, you know, I can tell you Dan did a great job with this team. I watched this tape. I mean, they got to be excited about watching basketball up there. I mean, the way they play and, you know, skilled guys that can all make shots. I mean, they missed some against us, but we were, you know, we defended and made them drive into bigs. And but that team's going to win a lot of games. All these teams that we've played, like EKU, they're all good teams. You know, but got to shoot a little bit better. Tyler and Jamal didn't shoot it particularly well, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm more worried about us, how we're playing. This was a game where we were going to play up and down because that's how they defend. They let you get into a running game. And but I was disappointed in turnovers. We have 17 turnovers, 4 from Jamal, 4 from Marcus Lee, 3 from Scal. I mean, come on. Most of that is just being tough with the ball, making easy plays.
Questions?
John, Coach McHale said that Alex is a pro when he wants to be, he said. What makes the difference, do you think, when Alex wants to be and apparently when he doesn't want to be?
I don't know. We're bringing out Alex? You can ask him.
Marcus Lee coming back from that injury, obviously, you know, looked good at 5 of 5 from the field. What did you see out of him?
First half he wasn't particularly well, and did well, and in the second half he played. I thought he blocked balls. He came up with rebounds. I even liked the fact Scal blocked somebody out so that the other guy could go get the ball. But there was a late game rebound that we really needed to finish the game off. Scal let the other guy get it from him. You're out. You can't be in. We're trying to win. And even though we're learning as we go, we're the most inexperienced team in the country, and we show it. You know, and I'm probably expecting way too much from these guys, probably because we've all been spoiled that when we step on the court, everybody thinks we're just supposed to win. The UCLA game kind of got everybody in check, like, oh my gosh, are we that team or are we that other team? And this is what happens when you have inexperienced guys.
Cal, Alex is a senior. Consistency should be a heck of a lot better than it is. It's not
He'll
like
come out. You need to go ask him. Next question. He's coming out. Go ahead. He's ready. Fire away.
Anything you'd like us to ask him?
You guys all ask him. You know what we're all saying. I mean, I want the kid to be the best player in the country. That's what I want him to be. He's capable of that. Made free throws today. You know, he stopped on one rebound. He brought it down his old self, and he lost it. And then on one defensive play, he knew he stopped, and the guy drove for a layup, and he knew it. I mean, you know, he eliminates those two. He plays like a near, just a couple shots, but near perfect game.
John, we're coming up close on the semester break. I wonder if Camp Cal, the 20 hours, are they going to be more important for this team than other teams in recent
It'll be important, plus we have Ty coming. You know, he's 6'10", 260. Could he be the answer to toughness? Then the other guy's got to take a back seat. I don't know until we get him here and we let him get in there and mix it up. But the other side of it is we got finals. We got 2 practice days and a game Saturday against a really good opponent who's playing really well right now. Beat Texas A&M going away. Then we have finals, so they're off Sunday. We have Monday, Tuesday. We'll have an individual work day on Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, we travel to Brooklyn, and then they got Christmas, and they're off for a while. So when they come back, we have a couple practice days, and we play Louisville, who's playing really well right now. So we have this stuff is on now. It's on. And after that, we may have some space. I haven't looked at the schedule. But you know, we're going to do a lot of scrimmaging. They got to bring this out of each other. You can't do it with drills. Let's just throw it up in scrimmage and let's figure it out. You want to take somebody's spot, go beat them out. Go play better. You know, Isaiah did some good stuff today. You know, but you got to make free throws. You can't go 0 for 3 and one was a front end one-on-one. That means you're 0 for 4. You can't do that as a guard. Plus, it's demoralizing. He's a good enough player that he doesn't need to do that. But boy, can he get to the basket? Is he good with the ball? How physical is he? And he defended pretty good.
You said yesterday maybe it doesn't have to be Scal. Maybe Alex can be the guy to
Yes.
establish that post presence where you
Or
throw
a
him
guard.
the ball and he can.
Or a guard. You know, it doesn't have to be big. You just have to be able to throw it to somebody in there and create some havoc.
Is he your, as far as big guys go, is he your best chance to get a, when they're trying to bully you, to get something?
I'd like to have more than one. I'd like to have Scal and Alex. I'd like to be able to throw the ball to Marcus Lee when they try to be physical with him, where he spins and, you know, gets to the rim. And
What about the spark that Charles Matthews gave you off the bench in that first half?
he played good. And then, again, they didn't play him. Okay, so he's got to figure out, what am I going to do if I'm not being played? So at halftime, I went right on the board and said, okay, they're not playing a couple of you, like literally not guarding you. You must slash and be around that lane area where we can find you, because you're not being guarded. Second half, he stood, he threw it to the corner, and he's pointing to the post, and he stood there. That's the time Scal got triple teamed by his man. And I took him out. I said, look, come on now. We want you in the game. I want you to do those things. Just, you got to listen. If you're not being guarded, you can still be a heck of a player. Slashing, offensive rebound. You saw him get a dunk. But he did all right. It's, like I said, he's young. I've been tough on these guys. I'm driving him pretty hard. Most of it's based on, if they can't take me, how in the world can they take an opponent? And every game, here's what I said to him before the game. Every game we play, the other team plays loose as a goose. And they play hard. Because they have nothing to lose. And I'm telling them, we got to play that way. That's got to be who we are. Because we're not last year. This is who we are. We're a good team. Got good players.
You mentioned
So that's what we're trying to get to.
you mentioned that you all are going to start scrimmaging more.
We have scrimmaged the last 2 days.
And you mentioned that playing time's up for grabs. Is it 1 through
No,
5
no,
playing time's
no,
up for
no,
grabs?
no. There's 1 or 2 guys, if you want to play better. And do it in practice. But you got 5, 6, 7 guys that's locked in who they are. Scal wants to give up minutes to those other guys, or Ty when he comes, then give it up. If you don't want to give it up, fight like crazy and go get it done. Alex and Marcus Lee are playing. Those 3 guards are playing. Who are the other couple guys? You want to play, prove it in practice. That's the old school way of doing it, I hope you know. That's like how they do it. And then the other guys don't play. Now it's, you know.
John, you can talk about how Tyler's playing right now. I think the last couple of games he's like 5 and 22 shooting, but he has like 17 assists.
Oh, I'm still bothering him. It was just right on. You know, there are times he doesn't want to make that shot. We're telling him, look, you got to shoot it whether you're making it or not. Because if they're not playing people, it's the only thing you can do. But the other one was Jamal. Just missed a lot of open shots. I mean, and he's a good shooter. Made a couple that we needed to space the game, but when it's ready to bury people and put them out of their misery, we're not making those plays and we're breaking down defensively.
Anything else?
John, one other thing about Ty. How far along is he in his development, and when does he
I don't
join?
know. He comes here on the 18th. I don't have any idea. I'll see him. I've watched him on tape, but I haven't seen him in person. Haven't seen him against our guys. We'll see what he is and what he's not, and whether he's going to be able to help us this first year.
What does he look like on tape to you?
He looks like he's 6'10" and about 260, 250.
Will he play regardless for you, or is there still a possibility he might become a redshirt?
He could redshirt, but the plan is let's slide him in there and go. But again, okay, we play on the 19th. He gets here on the 18th. Then we go on Christmas break. He's got to come back here, and I got to have staff working with him over Christmas. Then we have 2 practice days, and we play Louisville. Not probably the ideal game to shove him in with 2 days practice. But then let's just see where he is, and we'll figure it out.